The Outlaw OHV trail system, located near Vernal, Utah, has a trail for everyone. From challenging rock crawling routes, forest vistas, historic sites, to peaceful scenic trail rides, there is a trail for everyone on the Outlaw OHV trail system. Join us on a guided tour of the Moonshine Arch Trail. On this ride, we will explore the area around Docks Beach Trail while getting a glimpse into ancient times through the many petroglyph panels along the route to Moonshine Arch, a massive natural sandstone arch tucked away in the cliffs just north of Vernal. The Moonshine Arch OHV Trail begins at the Docks Beach Trailhead staging area. Street-legal machines can directly access the trail, located just a few minutes outside Vernal, or trailered machines can unload in the parking area. This 25-mile loop ride is rated a 6 on the difficulty scale. Riders should have experience riding in sand and traversing rocky terrain. From the staging area, the trail will head northeast, following a red sand road full of exciting bank turns, hills, and sandy washes. As we get deeper into the desert landscape, rock formations begin to appear in the distance, and evidence of the area's ancient inhabitants can be seen etched in the stone walls. Our first point of interest on the Moonshine Arch Trail is the pillar petroglyphs. As you approach this unique outcropping of stones emerging out of the sand, it looks like an ancient forgotten monument. A single pillar holds many messages from the past in the form of petroglyphs, imagery that has been carved into the stone face. If you look into the far distance to the south, you'll see a large cliff face. If you look closely, you'll notice several very large red-painted figures on the wall. These pictographs are created using a mineral which was applied to the cliff face many years ago. The trail winds down through the desert landscape and along slick rock slopes of sandstone as we make our way to the Moonshine Arch parking area. This parking area provides non-motorized users access to Moonshine Arch. During this last rocky climb to the arch, the trail is shared with hikers, oftentimes with families looking to visit the arch. Be cautious, watch your speed, and be sure to yield to all non-motorized users. Once you climb the rocky ridge, you will find OHV parking a short distance from the arch. Moonshine Arch is a massive 86-foot-long sandstone arch that towers 40 feet above the ground. Take a break from the ride in the shade of this unique geologic feature, or explore its many cave-like alcoves. Moonshine Arch is one of Vernal's best-kept secrets. From Moonshine Arch, we will backtrack for a few miles before heading south across sandy terrain and rolling hills. The last section of this trail will take us south of the trailhead and down into a canyon to reach another impressive petroglyph panel along the river. These petroglyphs are a great way to end the Moonshine Arch loop. The impressive figures and designs are scattered across the cliff face. When visiting cultural sites, do not touch the rock art, remove artifacts, or add your own mark. As an OHV community, let's do our part to keep access to these special places open and available for future riders. Ancient landscapes full of rock art, history, and a visit to Moonshine Arch make it easy to see why the Moonshine Arch Trail, as well as the other amazing trails in the Outlaw OHV trail system, attract riders from all over the world. Plan your next OHV adventure in Dinosaur Land and experience Vernal, Utah, the origin of adventure.